Alrighty. Good morning. We are on day 111. So we took our zero yesterday because we had that little tropical storm blow through. So it was a good day to choose to take a day off because we were raining and everything. So today we're doing 17 miles, going through still the Blue Ridge area. Lots of elevation. Well, starting with big elevation, going down to a flat zone, then going right back up again. Well, not right back up, but you know, there's a big U shape in today. Yeah, so today is just kind of a cloudy day, overcast. It's actually a really nice day. A little humid because obviously we had all that rain yesterday. But yeah, it should be a good day. Just going through some power lines here. And not too, I don't think there should be too much going on today. Just a nice, easy day. I don't expect to see a whole lot of hikers today, even though it's a Sunday. I think it's a Sunday, just because of the weather. But let's just get started. I'll show you what I'm running on. Yeah. So nice, easy trail right now. The trails have actually been really good. Just like I said, up and down, not too rocky or anything. The trees are definitely all changing. I do like the trees in this area. I've noticed that they've got all these climby vines that just go completely up the whole trunk of it, and I don't know, it's pretty neat. Anyway, let's get going. Okay, so there's a lot of branches and whatnot on the trail here. So our little storm we had yesterday, I guess, kicked up a fair bit of wind in here because there's lots of debris on the ground. I'm not surprised. I mean, these are pretty tall trees. And again, it was I think it was Hurricane Ophelia that hit the coast of Virginia. So we were just kind of catching the edge of it this far inland. But yeah, there's lots of debris on the trail. Hopefully there's no big blowdowns or new ones, because those are always a pain to go over, but you do what you can do. And we're also running by this great little stream. I don't need any water, but again, it's much nicer to know that there is water available as opposed to being really dry, which this time typically is. All right, well, let's keep going on. I think we're about 6 miles in now, and we're kind of heading towards the bottom of that U shape because we started at the top, close to the top of the 4,000 foot where I left off last time. And then we're just going down, and then we'll go back up to, I think, about the 2,000, because we only go down to about 1,000. You'll see it at the very end when I show you that little graph. It'll make more sense then. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so essentially this little living along Bear Mountain Creek poster here is essentially saying that for the next mile and a quarter, this is an old farming community, well, small farming community of freed slaves. Okay, so essentially what we got down here, what that sign is saying, is for the next mile and a quarter, or 1.4 miles, I should say. This was a small community that lived along this creek that were the inhabitants were freed slaves, and that they built this community. They were growing corn in here or somewhere. I'm not really sure where you would grow corn in this, but it says they grew corn. So there should be a mill and everything. And the community eventually disbanded in 1920 and gave their lands back to or sold their lands to the Forest Service. So we should see remnants of their old community. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Although we definitely have a small blowdown here from yesterday. All right, well, let's see what we can find. Yeah, I don't know if you can see right there. Looks like an old chimney or something from a homestead. So I guess there was probably, oh yeah, there's a few more stone pieces on the other side. So it looks a little flatter on that side, so I guess it's probably where they were most likely to build as opposed to this side. And you can see right there, kind of very camouflaged. All right, let's see what else we find. Okay, so we have to cross this little creek I've been following, and we've got this great big bridge. And that's the creek. And I'm sure that creek gets much higher. It's just, I love the fact that they put these bridges here. Oh, the fall colors. So very pretty. All right, let's keep going. Haven't seen these little guys in a while. But then I haven't been out in the rain for a while. So it's good to see that they're still kicking about, still holding the pose, because that's their default. They're just so cute. All right, we'll keep going. Okay, so we got some sort of dam or something up here. Not really sure what that is all about, but it's on the other side of a lake we've been following on that side, so I guess they released this into the lake. I don't know. We've been skirting it for the past couple of miles. So I'm not really sure what it's all about, but it's there. Anyway, things are going well. Haven't seen a single person on the trail yet. Other than a lot of spider webs, it's been pretty good. Sun hasn't come out, which is all right. Staying nice and cool. We're just doing lots of little ups and downs and ups and downs, and then I think the last couple miles we'll be doing up 1,000 feet, and then that'll be the end of the day. That's 17 miles. I think right now, what are we at? 11 miles in. Anyway, you can see the leaves they're changing. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so we're lots of little bridges today. I got this little suspension bridge over this cute little river, which I'm glad I have not to cross without having a bridge. But this is quite a substantial bridge. Happy it's here. All right, we're just keep going along and this beautiful fall hiking day. Okay, so now we're at the bottom of our next big climb. We've got about 1,000, 1,200 feet to climb over the next, I guess probably 4-ish miles to go. And then that'll be that. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this climb right now. I just so don't have a lot of energy today. But up we go. Okay, so according to our informational pine cones here, we have reached 1,400 miles, which means we have just under 800 more to go, and we reach our goal. So let's continue to go up and down and up and down. And there's up. Okay. All right, so this is where we're gonna end tonight at the Punchbowl Mountain Overlook. You can see it's actually quite a pretty view out there. So in here, we're just at a parking lot, and we are going to be making some dinner in this area. We just got the van there, and we're gonna make dinner. And tomorrow we're gonna start right over there. So tomorrow's gonna be a big day, 21 miles. So it's nice to be able to start first thing in the morning when you get up. So makes it super duper easy. All right, and that's it for tonight. So good night. So this is the morning of day 112. The sun's just starting to peek up over the the mountain range over there. We're just gonna get started soon. Good morning. It is day 112 and the sun is just peeking over the hill. I tried to film a little earlier, but it was a little too dark. But I was just getting changed and ready to go. So we are officially going. We've got light, and this is like just 7-ish. We're going 21 miles today. So it's gonna be a long day, but it looks like it's gonna be a nice day. I don't know if you can see the sun hitting the trees back there. It's quite pretty. So we're just leaving Punchbowl Gap, or Punchbowl Mountain Overlook. Crossing the road here. This was where we slept last night. So it was pretty nice at this trailhead. They had a garbage can for us. Woo! It's the little things. All right, so today looks like it'll be gorgeous. It's a nice, comfortable 16, so I think that's, I don't know what, 60, I think. It's gonna be a lot of elevation today. I start my morning with a 1,000-foot climb, and then we come down a bit, and then we level out, and then we come down some more, down to about 1,000 feet, and then later in the afternoon we do a 2,000-foot climb to go all the way back up. So it's kind of like yesterday, but on steroids. So it's just kind of a big U shape. So it's gonna be a good workout for my buns and thighs. I'm not gonna talk too much going up this hill because it's, I can tell, Camera never does it justice. It's actually pretty steep. Yeah. All right, that's pretty much it. I'll show you the trail right now. It's actually really nice. So that's the trail. It's a little dark here in the woods right now because I said the sun's just starting to come up. But hopefully it'll be a good climb. I've got some caffeine in me, so here's hoping that it's gonna kick in real soon. All right, let's get cracking up 1,000 feet. Okay, this shelter here, according to our guide, was closed in May. It doesn't indicate it's closed now. It was closed due to aggressive bear activity. Probably in May because they were a lot of no-bows going through here at this time, and no-bows tend to bring more bear activity just by the sheer number of them. So I don't know if that's the case. Don't need to go there anyway because it's just only 0.2 up this mountain, which is only as far as I've gotten. So we still have a long ways to go, up and up and up. It's getting a little brighter, which is nice. All right, well, let's keep going. I haven't seen any bears, by the way, in case you were wondering. Okay, so we made it to the top of Mount Bluff. This used to be, I guess, an old fire tower up here. Sadly, no view, because we're misty. And I bet you it's not misty below, but we are up over 3,000 feet, so it's misty up here. So I'm not gonna stay up here. I'm gonna head down. And there's my marker, there's my trail, and off we go. Okay, so we're walking down, and of course, you know, now I can see some distance and the clouds and the mist have lifted. So that's just how it always works. And we'll just keep going down. I've passed a zillion spider webs, some big ones too, but at least they were high enough up. I don't know if you mean, so that I'm not getting smucked in the face, because there's some pretty big spiders in there. I'm sure they're harmless to me, but I don't want to mess up their home, and I don't want their spider web in my face, and I'm sure they don't want that either. All right, so it's really looking a little overcast today, but it is pretty. All right, let's get going. And you can see the mist just coming over that little mountain top out there. Just right about there. And we got that lovely little view. See if I can zoom in a bit more. There we go. And there's the mist floating over the mountain tops. Okay, I just thought it was pretty. Yeah, we have a little snake skin. I'm glad the snake isn't here. Don't know what kind it was, but it left part of itself behind. All right, well, let's hope it's long gone. Although that looked pretty tiny, so I'm sure he's bigger now, because that's why he left it, or she. All right. I think we're, what are we at? Like mile 5.5, mile 6? I don't know. Anyway, it's staying overcast. I am silk blazing thoroughly. So many spider webs. I gotta learn how to market that or something. But it's a beautiful fall day You can kind of see the mountains in the background there. Peeking through the trees, I'm just running along this ridge as we go down the hill to the bottom. All right, let's keep going. Okay, wow. Finally got a really nice view. That's James River down there, and that bridge, I think, is actually the bridge that I have to cross later, or one of them. I don't know if you could see that, but this gorgeous view. Oh, lots of little squirrels around. They're not impressed with me. So this is my view. I'm on a big rock. And I'm gonna have my snack here, because I think it's time for a sandwich, and I'm hungry. All right, gorgeous. Okay, so we're doing, I guess we're about just over mile 10. I think we're getting close to one of the roads. We've been kind of skirting this cute little creek here for a while and going over a couple little bridges. But yeah, it's a lovely little area. Quite a change in the rocks. There's been a lot more rock in here. There's another. That's an actual road and parking lot, it looks like. But yeah, there's been a lot of this sort of shale-ish type rock in the area, and just thought I'd give you a little update. All right. Well, let's keep on moving. Okay, so we've just come out onto the road here. Looks like our trail goes across. Oh, and there's, of course, traffic. Always traffic. Well, there's our marker, though. And we're going to go over the bridge across the river shortly. That bridge over there. Well, I'm glad we have a bridge, because that looks like quite a large river. Okay, so this is going over the James River, and this is the footbridge, not named because you walk over it, because the actual person was named Foot. That's the railway bridge, and I guess in the distance we have a dam. So I'm sure at some point we'll be going up. We got a little ways to go before we have to go up, but we are going up another 2,000 feet at some point, but not quite yet. And this definitely looks like a bridge. Not sure if you can tell. Full of spider webs. Lots of good places for spiders to catch dinner. All right, I won't go too close to those. I've had enough to do with spiders today. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so the last of our big climb today reveals no peak, but this is the peak point of High Cock Knob. Yes,
High Cock Knob.
they actually named it High Cock Knob. And there's nothing to see up here.
There's no cocks or knobs.
There's nothing. So we're just gonna go down and get off this mountain and end our 21-mile day.
Before it gets dark.
Yeah, we have 1 mile left to go. All right, I see a fast descent without breaking anything.